Hello and welcome everyone again into another video, and today's video we are going to be talking about the Ultra League. I played yesterday on my live stream an Ultra League team where I was expecting a bunch of Steelix because everyone, I had a long day at work, and during my breaks I was checking the Pogo Twitter and everyone was complaining about one Pokemon. That one Pokemon is Steelix. Why? Steelix recently got access to Breaking Swipe. It has Dragon Tail, EQ, Poison Fang, Crunch, and a Steel move. Basically, so many. Niantic has been giving it so many moves just to make it a viable Pokemon. So I'm like, so everyone's running Steelix. That's what I'm assuming. If you guys know me, I love Shadow Dragonite in the Ultra League, and I asked my viewers like long time ago, okay, just make this Pokemon, and I will make sure every team I use will have this Pokemon. That's how we do it in this channel. So this is the first time in this channel. On this channel we try to be consistent and we don't try to change the team completely. We try to play around those teams, and then the longer the league go, we do some slight changes, but we keep the main core. As an example, the main core is Dragonite with Jellicent, and I've been playing this for 4 seasons. Every new Ultra League rotation, people jump in. Last time, people were complaining about the A-Slash, so we had to change. We had to switch to an Ampharos team. So this one, we are running Dragonite Double Water, and more importantly, I am running Bubble on Jellicent. Hex is much better, by the way, but I was expecting Steelix because everyone has been complaining about Steelix. So I'm like, okay, let's just run Bubble, Jellicent. Bubble has a much better Jellicent matchup. And first matchup, we get a Giratina lead. It's a Dragon Breath. So what do? They shielded, I shield back. What do I do after? Usually I need to save the Dragonite because there is something in the back that loses to the Dragonite. So I went to the Jellicent. They are in Shadow Ball range. So now, you know what? Let's just keep farming since they threw a move. And there is the swap. We see a Walrein. Giratina Walrein core. I guess I haven't seen that in a long time. But yeah, it's a decent core, by the way. If you don't have a Shadow Dragonite, you can use Giratina. The thing about Dragonite is that it beats the Steel. Giratina struggle to beat the Steel unless you are running Shadow Claw. And now with Steelix being around, well, I guess Giratina is better than Dragonite against Steelix, but Dragonite has the chance to do lots of damage. Jellicent lead is a tough matchup, okay? And everyone has been baiting in this matchup as well. But to be honest, if you have a good IV Shadow Dragonite, you live the Shadow Ball. So what am I going to do? I'm just going to shield this. I don't know why, because I said always call the bait, and I'm going to catch the second the Shadow Ball for some reason. Opponent insta swapped, and this is the reason I aggressively swap. Whenever you see a Jellicent, there is a fire or 2 fires in the back. Why? It's an ABB stupid team where you rely on baiting out the water and then beating that water with the Jellicent. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna bring my second water, and I'm just gonna make sure to farm lots of energy. So now Blast Burn number 1. We take this, regardless of whatever it is. The Dragon Claw. I don't know why opponents threw. They could have actually gotten into another Blast Burn. They top left. They have no play against the Dragonite in the back. And it's another fire, as I said. Swampert. This is another reason why Dragonite is my favorite Pokemon to use this rotation. Because here's the thing. People are using Steelix. Other people will use a Swampert. So Steelix player will hide it in the back. So anything in the lead that beats Steelix, lose to Dragonite. See? Anything that beats Steelix, lose to Dragonite. Now my chat will be like, we'll find a Pokemon that beats both. They'll be like, by the way, what do I do versus Cobalion? That's wrong. Well, that's correct for day one thought process. I don't know. Tapu Fini into Charizard, you actually destroyed Charizard. But the Shadow Charizard is a scuffed matchup. Why am I shielding a Dragon Claw now? I knew it's a Dragon Claw because that's the best bait of his life. Because I know I can grab another shield and I can just win the one shield. So even if I shield the bait, I can still win this. So that's why we shield there. Now, opponent did not throw. So whenever the opponent doesn't throw, I mean, I don't benefit that much from throwing this charge move. But my goal was for him to throw his energy. He did not throw his energy, so I had to Moonblast. We successfully shielded the EQ here, and now all we need to do is just going straight Shadow Ball. Why I didn't bait there? Because if I bait, they call it, I might lose the game. So we landed the Shadow Ball. Now they are in almost Surf plus some pass move damage. Wait, am I gonna lose this? Oh boy, I'm actually gonna lose this. Because he has an EQ, I'm gonna go this. I'm gonna be short to a superpower. Yeah, watch this. I'm actually gonna be short to a superpower. And I decided to catch. But opponent was aware. And they do that. This is an amazingly played by the opponent. So if you're the opponent watching this battle, very well played by you. That was a very, very smart play. Hold on your energy and wait until I try to catch, and then get to the energy and then throw it on my short on Dragonite. So what do we do here? Well, basically this matchup is so scuffed, but I think Dragonite just wins the two. The problem now is that they swapped to Jellicent. I don't have an answer to this because my Jellicent is Bubble, so I lose to the opposing Jelly. Okay, I think I'm just gonna switch it today to Hex, honestly. And if people are using Steelix, screw it, because I haven't faced any Steelix. Well, I faced like 5. Well, 5 is a lot already, to be honest. But to be honest, Jellicent is much more. I have seen so many Jellicent, and this is where like Tapu Fini is good. You actually like can do lots of damage to the Virizion. Sorry, to the Ampharos. Sorry, it's like 8 AM here. I'm trying to record these battles because I had like a long time at work yesterday, and then I had to do some grocery stuff, and then after grocery I need to take the bus for like 1 hour, and then came home, and then I went live for 2 hours and a half, and then I was so dead. I know I usually like post a video like the daily league rotations rotate, but I wasn't able to. So hopefully you guys understand, and sorry for that. I know lots of people relies on the teams we post on this channel, so hit it. Okay, I'm gonna make this one like I'm gonna post this one as soon as possible, which sometimes affect the revenue, but it's fine. So it's not like we're making lots of money in this channel, because basically like the first 2 hours you either like schedule it to be posted 2 hours after, or you don't get any ad revenue, but screw it. Okay, these teams are made for you guys, and hopefully you have some success with it. Okay, they are now in Shadow Ball range, so this is not the worst. So what do we do now? I'm just gonna go Jellicent, honestly. So look at this. Opponent is staying in a bad matchup. What does that tell us? That tells you that the opponent is going to try to catch a move. What that means, I am not going to tap my move. And if you see like my fingers, I switched away right when I get to the Shadow Ball, because this tells me that he's going to try to catch. I mean, if I threw the move, it wouldn't be the worst charge move I throw in the world. Why? Because basically it's still super effective here. And Jellicent can still win my matchup, but it's a good habit to be aware of. The opponent is staying in a bad matchup. That means they are going to try to catch your move, so you can hold on your energy. Now you can just bubble down and then Shadow Ball whatever comes in. Chat out saying Cobalion in the back. I don't think it matters what is in the back, because I'm doing my best to keep this thing healthy. And now they have a Poliwrath, which is a poor man's Cobalion. I mean, Poliwrath is more expensive to make, honestly, but I mean, Cobalion is legendary, right? Now we can just bubble down this, and we should win this game. Okay, and that was, I think that was a 4-1. Okay, now this Pokemon has nowhere to go. They swap into Greedent. Greedent is tough for the backline. So what do? I mean, here's the thing. Shadow Dragonite is good at getting shields down, trust me. This Pokemon is so good at forcing the opponent shielding bad moves like Dragon Claw. So now, since they shielded, I can shield back, and at this point, we don't need to bait. Why? Because they are low enough they are low enough where I can swap to Greedent and swap to Tapu Fini and beat the Greedent. And here is the thing. Having Bubble here actually helps a ton. Why? Because I can get to 3 Surfs, which KO this Crafty, and he needs 2 Foul Plays, I think, to beat this. So he cannot overfarm. That's basically what I'm trying to say here. 1, 2. So here's the thing. If you lose CMP, you can throw in bad timing as long as you throw before them. And you see, that was enough. Look at this. I still have 3 healthy Pokemon. So I'm just gonna try to troll the opponent here and stay in for no reason. Yeah, you could have just go Tapu Fini, but I'm just trying to stall because if you guys watch my stream, you know how much I hate Talonflame and I call it stupid Pokemon, rely on alignment and just no skill. Either Flame Charge or Brave Bird, and if you Brave Bird you swap, if you Flame Charge you stay in and you keep shielding. Zero skill. And here they swapped into this. I don't know what to do. I have no answers to that. I literally have no answer. I mean, arguably, I could just go Jellicent now because I live a Frenzy, they don't live a Shadow Ball. That's the thing. Now I'm praying that they don't shield this, but they shield it. So what do? I'm just gonna go to Tapu Fini and just Water Gun him all the way down. And for some reason, I was thinking the lead was a grass Pokemon, so I was confused, okay? So if you watch the stream, you would have known that I freaked out thinking that that move, the lead Pokemon, which I saw it was Poliwrath, but for some reason, I thought it's Venusaur. I have no idea what was going on in my brain. Like, literally. It's Poliwrath. I'm like, oh, maybe they are running triple grass. I'm like, and then chat's like, my chat just loves to tell me, yeah, it's a triple grass or something. They'd be like, oh, they just keep going. Deoxys defense. We have a Jellicent that destroys this. So what do? I mean, you still shield the Dragonite. As I said, with this team, you need 2 shields for the Dragonite, but you also cannot double shield the lead. If they shield there, I need to catch a move. Problem is, Thunderbolt is super effective everywhere, but that doesn't mean anything because the counter is resisted on everything, right? I think I should be baiting here because they have 2 shields, but I honestly hate baiting. I honestly hate baiting sometimes because if I bait they no shield, I just lose. But if you nuke, you either get a shield or you just get like a big chip damage, right? Now they are in Shadow Ball range, so what do? Let's just overfarm a bit in case we need that energy later. Okay, we do 1 bubble extra. Overfarm is overfarm, okay? And it's a Scrafty in the lead. So what do? I'm just gonna throw these Surfs and wait until he threw. Arguably, you could say that just to swap out, but here is the thing. I was live on stream, so I'm talking to chat, trying to talk to everyone that comes, stop by, and also play my battles. So sometimes you can't keep up with everything, right? Good thing that we shielded a foul play there. If they baited, they could have actually they would have been able to flip the matchup. And yeah, now to bring the Walrein, we have a Dragon Claw. There is, I think, Walrein and Jellicent. Those 2 are the most popular 2 Pokemons in the Ultra League right now. Walrein and Jellicent. Okay, this thing destroys my Tapu Fini. So what do? I'm just gonna overfarm a bit and then throw. And I'm hoping that they shield. Usually people don't shield here because that Pokemon is just a freak. That Pokemon is so tanky. I tried to catch and this catch was a successful catch. I didn't throw here because I don't want to throw on bad timing. So we keep overfarming and opponent gets a boost. And like, good players, please stop using this Pokemon. This Pokemon is bad. And then NCK jumps in chat. Because I call Laguna a stupid Pokemon. And I always go on a rant against NCK because he plays this Pokemon. So he was lurking in chat and I was ranting. And the opponent has the stupid move as well, which got him another move. If he didn't do that stupid move, he wouldn't been able to actually do that. Now, all I hope is that opponent doesn't shield this stupid Pokemon here anymore. So what do? We throw this. And they didn't shield. Now we swap. They have a Scrafty, and we should win this game. Yeah, we win this game. If he actually shielded, I would have lost. But hey, they don't know the team. This is an actual new team. We're playing Google. Google is Cyclone, right? And for the people who said, how do I play A/? You can either go for a catch, or you can just insta-swap to Jelly. So here's the thing. I threw a new move, and now he swapped to Virizion. That was actually an amazing play by him. He put me in a Leaf Blade range, and he KO'd me with Leaf Blade right before I get to the Shadow Ball. So that was actually the good play. Now, what do we do here? Well, I am not gonna shield, because if they have Stone Edge, I don't win the game. Okay, my win con is literally my Tapu Fini beating something they have in the back. And look how close this matchup got, and he wasn't able to win. So now we go into Tapu Fini, and they bring in the Charizard. Now here's the thing. I think Blast Burn does more than Drill Run, so arguably that's the better move to shield. And now I need to call a bait. Yes, we call a bait. Because if I shield the bait there, I just lose. If I shield a Drill Run, I still lose. So my only play here is to call a bait. Now that's not the end. I need to shield the Nuke. Do I? I need to shield a Drill Run, I think. Yeah, okay, we shield a Drill Run. Win con number 2 successfully. What do you call it? Accomplished? No, not accomplished. And that was a nice 5-0. Thank you so much everyone for watching. This is the end of the video. If you guys like these battles, please give the video a like, to the channel, make sure to subscribe, and see you in the next video. And I think in the next video I played the A/lead differently. So if you are worried how do I play this, make sure to watch the next one. Thank you so much everyone for watching, and see you in the next one. Peace.